like that guy.
I voted for Trump and I'm sorry. I am uneducated. I grew up in public school system. I believed anything a teacher and a principal told me, and I didn't question it, and I walked in a straight line, and I didn't use critical thinking skills, okay? I didn't read Project 2025. I have a disabled child. I'm a single mom of 3. I believed what he said in his campaigns.
Dude, a single mom, disabled child. Fuck, bro. Dude, she just fucked herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Talk about somebody just pulling the pin on a hand grenade and leaving it at the kitchen table. Like, I feel bad. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, she made a huge, terrible decision. She's being honest. I'm not slamming her because she's being honest about it, but I'm just thinking about the ramifications of her decision, you know? But here's what's hard, though, guys. You ready? This is my life, guys. Okay? My mom was this. My mom had 4 kids by the time she was 18. She didn't go to high school. My dad didn't go to school beyond the 8th grade. Okay? When you have parents that are uneducated, oftentimes they have kids that get stuck on a treadmill of like bad decisions because they grow up around parents who are just struggling to keep their head above water, totally uneducated. And so the thing about this is I don't know where she lives, but a lot of people in America don't have access to quality internet. Okay, you go to some of these rural places, they don't even have internet. They have churches and they have factories, and that's it. And they live in a bubble. You talk about bubbles. I mean, it's hard. And I'm not making excuses for them. But what I'm trying to relate is that there are a lot of people that are not making good decisions in America because they are out of connection with a lot of the world that many of us take for granted. I mean, some people are just, they don't have access to the same critical thinking skills that other people do. Like, I did really well in school. I got rewarded by the teachers, which made me perform for my teachers, which got me a parental vibe. So then I got access to a lot of education that other kids, like, even think about me, right? I went to half my day in junior high. Then after lunch, I got on my bike and I went to a half a day in high school. Okay, so one kid in Wisconsin got a better education than every other kid in my junior high. My critical thinking skills, my education, by them allowing me to go to the high school for half a day, dude, I literally got a better education and got a better developed brain than everybody in my junior high. And so that's part of the reason why later in 9th grade, what I did was I got my dad a job back in California to get us out of Wisconsin so I could go to UCLA, go to a California college where college was free. But like, if I hadn't gotten that educational opportunity, maybe I wouldn't have made that choice. Maybe I would have ended up getting hooked on drugs like a lot of the people in Watertown, Wisconsin. Like, so not everybody has access. And some people are out there, we're saying, goddamn, you need better critical thinking skills. But the hard thing is some of these people don't even have access to it. Like, they're growing up in towns where nobody in the town has good critical thinking skills. So how the fuck is she gonna get good critical thinking skills when even the teachers in her high school don't have them? Because they're all just fucking podunk wherever, right? I mean, we have a major fucking problem of like lack of critical thinking, and the schools aren't fixing it because these schools are underfunded and a lot of them are being staffed by people that don't even have good critical thinking skills. They're people who just want summers off, and we don't put a lot of funds into those towns. So we got to really, like, I don't know how we fix this shit, guys. I'll be honest, but all right, let's hear what she has to say with the rest of it.
3. I believed straight line, and I didn't use critical thinking skills, okay? I didn't read Project 2025. I have a disabled child. I'm a single mom of 3. I believed what he said in his campaigns, and I fucked up, and I'm sorry, okay? Now, we're wanting accountability across the board. It starts with the people like me that made a mistake. I'm admitting it. The first step to progressing in anything is admitting that there is a problem. There was a problem in my judgment. I did not do my due diligence in my research, and I voted in a system that I had not enough awareness and knowledge of until shit started hitting the fan. So if you come for me in the comments and you start all of this hatred, because what we have right now are the people that voted for Trump and that are hiding and that they don't agree, like me, like I was until I'm making this video right now. And then we have the people that didn't vote, and then we have the people that voted for someone else, okay? And then most of all, what we have are citizens of the United States, we the people, complaining that this administration needs to take accountability. We start by leading by example, okay? So if you come for me in the comments with hatred and resentment, because what you have is a resentment for the people that voted for this.
See, here's the thing, like, I get that, and I think as much as she wants us to understand that she's fucked up and she's now being honest about it, she should expect a little resentment. Like, I think a little resentment should be allowed, that we want to see that she actually believes it, because you know what's happening now is now there's a thing happening where people voted for Trump and then they're like, oh, but I really don't like all of Trump, so please invite me to Thanksgiving and please, like, be nice to me, right? But then come 2028, they're going to go vote for JD fucking Vance, right? So you do have to sort of understand that there's going to be a little resentment, and you're going to have to work through that. When you fuck up that bad, to pick somebody that is that brutal, you might have a little backlash.
That you're a part of the problem. Please accept my apology so we can unite, come together, and move on.
So let's see what she's done since then, right? That was pretty recent.
I'm sorry, countries with universal health care.
See, like, dude, it's crazy though, right? Like 4 days ago, she was like posting about universal health care and like, right? But she voted for Trump. I don't know, when I see some of this, I just wonder, did she literally just learn about universal health care? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't somebody with a disabled kid absolutely be a fan of universal health care from the outset? I'm so distrustful. I mean, dude, America, we have a problem. We have a sense of entitlement. We do, as Americans. We have a big sense of entitlement and a lack of awareness. We're really entitled, and we're kind of lazy, and lazy to the point of not even being well informed.
So this message goes out to Donald Trump and his people. And I don't mean his supporters, I mean his staff. I've been asked before, what would it take for you to not support Donald Trump anymore? I always said, well, it'd take a lot. I've literally made thousands of videos on this app supporting you, sir. Thousands. So if you're deciding that Epstein is the bridge that you're going to burn, I got the match, sir. Let's do it.
Oh shit, dude, homie's mad about Epstein, right? Homie's spitting about Epstein, dude. He is, but bro, dude, like, we know Trumpy and Epstein were like besties. Dude, again, how do you vote for the Epstein bestie, right?
You're telling me there's no list after you told me there was a list. You're telling me that you don't care about these victims. You don't care.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he said he grabs him by the pussy and doesn't even ask. So are you surprised there, homie? I mean, I appreciate you having a come to Jesus moment and you're getting your head straight and you're getting over the Trump thing. But goddamn, bro, when he said he grabs him by the pussy and he doesn't even ask, and the guy, 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗆, who let Epstein off, gave him immunity, and he makes him his labor secretary, like, bro, the writing was on the fucking wall, homie. Like, hello? The man told you he was a rapist, and you're like, oh, now he's not supporting the Epstein victims. It's like, no fucking shit, bro. Dude.
What you're telling me. This is a promise you made to the American people, sir. Non-negotiable.
Dude, this guy is cracking me up, dude. This is like some kind of hillbilly justice that's happening, but good for him. All right, I'm happy you're finding the hillbilly justice. Hold on, we're gonna look at this guy's page though, because he did say that he's made thousands of videos for Trump.
So this
So
message.
I want to see. Did he really? Was this guy really a solid Trumper?
So for all you people who keep telling me over and over, oh, Donald Trump is a liar, he's a liar. Well, he may be. He may be. I ain't going to argue that anymore, okay? That ship has sailed. But I wish I could be a fly in the room as you uncover each one of the lies that your people have told you since 2015. One by one. I wish I could see the look on your face every single time. You know, like this latest one where the, I don't know who he is, the guy that takes care of the polls for the Democratic Party, the insider inside the Kamala Harris camp, just recently said...
Dude, he is a Trumpy. He says Kamala Harris. He doesn't say her name.
So watching the left panic over this tariff threat is kind of...
Dude, he was a
So I saw a
Trumpy.
speech where Kamala Harris finally came out of hiding and talked about the election results a little bit. Obviously impaired. She actually bragged about the $1.2 billion.
Dude, what? Oh my God, what the fuck
Just a
was
quick
that, bro?
reminder.
Dude, so he was a Trumpy. He's like, Trump may be a liar, but I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Oh, he may be a liar, but at least he ain't that Kamala Harris impaired woman. Dude, what the fuck? But now though, dude, now he's out for blood.
You, of all people, should have known this. You've always been in tune with your supporters. Always. 100% spot on. Not this time, sir. You missed this one. Non-negotiable. Got it?
Oh shit, bro. Oh my God, dude. Well, I mean, this is what's crazy though, is the fracture, right? Like I think Trump, the H-1B visas was a little fracture. The Doge was a little fracture. This guy now, Epstein's gonna be a fracture. I mean, Trump ultimately probably doesn't care too much because he knows he's done anyway. Like he's just trying to get his now. Right? He's going to gut the government, attack his enemies, have retribution for 4 years, and then he's going to go make billions of dollars in the Middle East with all the money he's looting from people. He's going to just loot and walk out of it with like crazy amounts of money. But, you know, maybe in the midterms, this will help some of this shit because this guy is obviously actually livid. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.